left-handed quarterback not going to get great position for his second touch of the night as the Billies bring their offense back out, down 10-zip. The by-mark game of the week with 3:58 to go, opening quarter.
Bragg trying to blitz, but just a screen pass. He takes it about 5 yards before going out of bounds. That's Stephen Parmenter, senior wide receiver.
Well, I tell you, isn't it great Friday nights? Friday night under the lights, you got to love high school football. We're in Lane County. There are 13 other games in the area tonight. I'm talking to the officiating crew. They said we almost didn't have enough guys. Going to have to recruit some radio TV guys to put on the stripes. I said, well, you got CPR machines? Anyway, beautiful night, isn't it? It's great to be back in school. Run the inside handoff, nothing doing. Boy, Hidden Valley, I'll tell you what, we saw that last week against a big physical Sutherland team and a team that had, 16, 17 seniors or what have you, 14. Hidden Valley with, 7. And that's a game we talk about when you heard Coach's Corner. It's a game that, woulda, shoulda, coulda won. You'd be like to be saying, hey, we win this tonight, we can be 2-0. But, I think you have to feel that you won that game last week. But it's a coachable moment and one that you'll learn not to let slip away.
Eckhart cutting up field. There's a hole. It looks like he's hit in time by Burkfield and company, and I don't think he gets there. Oh, he will.
Yeah, did. Barely, huh?
So they're down at the 25. Another screen pass, but incomplete.
That's what I saw in Hidden Valley's warm-ups, a lot of that. Open, easy target, and that's just a lack of concentration. The defense wasn't going to be there to lay the metal to them. Those are balls that you got to have, and Zach Hart was kind of frustrated, but he's got a strong arm. We saw him in baseball this summer, didn't we, Josh?
Yeah, part of the Willamette Valley Titans.
Against the Grants Pass Nuggets Legion team. Grants Pass swept with Willamette Valley the last 4 games to knock Willamette Valley and Zach Hart out of the playoffs. Now Hart running for his life, throws it, almost picked off. Great pressure on the backside. Hidden Valley really bringing the pressure from Aguilar, wasn't it, from the backside?
Yeah, that's Aguilar. He's a defensive back making it all the way up.
We'll set the Pleasant Hill offense for you up front. Or maybe we won't. Third down from the Billies' own 25. Hart surveys the defense. See if Hidden Valley plays hit and react. Bring a little pressure. Dumps it over the middle and overshot. Incomplete. And the Billies will send their punt team back out with 2:10 to go opening quarter. This Hidden Valley defense much improved.
Well, that's something that Powers had touched on in the Coach's Corner segment, how surprised he was with his defense, and that's something that they're really proud of and want to keep going. And it looks like, at least in the early going of this game, that they have.
Apparently there's a flag on the play. I did not see it.
I didn't see it thrown either, but
they're talking to both captains, so I'm not sure if it was a flag or what the scenario is.
So I believe we'll hear about it. So special teams heads back out for Pleasant Hill. Christian Kinman set to kick the ball, and that one more of a line drive than a high kick, but Elias English going to field it regardless. He gets swarmed. He doesn't make it anywhere. English took that ball on a hop, but might have waited too long. Maybe another one you want to charge, but He got hit hard.
First down for the Mustangs.
So as the Hidden Valley Mustangs offense comes back out on the field, 2 minutes left in the first quarter, again led by Sam Vidlak, and hoping to get another good series out of this. Again, they touchdown, but also for the third.
Been to a good 3A stadium, right? Until you get a post right in front of you. Nice
that
play.
pass completed. Matusik.
Gain of almost 30, 27 yards on the pass play.
Baker on the stop. Gain of 28 on the
Vidlak
play.
with a seam route right in the seam between the corners and safeties. They play a lot of man-to-man, does Pleasant Hill. First time out on the field, we'll take it. 1:55 to go from Pleasant Hill High School. It's Hidden Valley 10, Pleasant Hill nothing. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
Welcome back, HVTV1. This is the Bi-Mart Game of the Week. Mustangs and the Billies. Mustang ball right now. 1st and 10 on the Pleasant Hill 33-yard line. Powers, a gain of maybe 2 yards.
Powers up to the 31. Ray in on the stop. Gain of 2, second down 8.
Just under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Vidlak was swarmed, but he just tosses it over to Powers, and he breaks through the defense, and he's going all the way into the end zone. 31-yard pass to Tobias Powers for another touchdown for Hidden Valley as they lead 16-0.
Flag on the play, though, downfield at the 15. Hold everything. That's usually an illegal block downfield. Here comes the indication. Lane County officiating crew tonight. So it will be a spot foul, negate the what would have been a 31-yard touchdown scamper by Tobias Powers. And about 7 for the Mustangs. Moving left to right across your monitor toward the east end zone, toward up there.
Yeah.
Cascade Christian had the with Klamath Union, moved to glide because of the smoke in Medford. Flags come out, and that's going to be movement on Hidden Valley. So you get off to a great start, now all of a sudden start stubbing your toe here a little bit. Third penalty, 25 yards already in penalty yardage against Hidden Valley.
So now 2nd and 11 to go, 34-yard line, almost back where they started. Handed off to Powers, but offensive line couldn't give him any help as maybe he gains a yard, but Up front for Hidden Valley, likes of Clancy Allen, Kobe Chapman, as well as Nathan Bragg. Clancy Allen, one of the leaders on this team, one of the seniors, has been returning. Guys rally behind him, and
could be the last play of the quarter as they shift tackles and shift the formation. And movement up front again on Hidden Valley.
up front they're getting a little bit jumpy, and it's just costing him yardage. 20 seconds left, and now it's 3rd and about 14 to go. That one's caught by Jeremiah Noga, but steps out of bounds.
Yeah, well short of a first down inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line, and that'll end the first quarter. Timeout on the field from Pleasant Hill High School. It's Hidden Valley 10, Pleasant Hill nothing. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank, live on HVTV1.com.
This week, stock up for less. Tide liquid laundry detergent is on sale, now $14.99. Hunt's snack pack pudding is now 89 cents each. Van Camp's baked beans are 99 cents a can. And Nichols Farms California pistachios are $9.99 for a 2-pound bag. Save with our everyday low membership pricing on these name brands and more at your Northwest-grown, employee-owned Bi-Mart in Star, Cuna, and now open in Caldwell.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. So I believe there was another false start call on Hidden Valley.
Are you kidding me? Really? Oh, my goodness. That'll make a coach go bald. Well, wait a minute. That can't happen with Powers, but make him scratch his head a few times, though, huh? I don't know what the problem is on that up there, but sorry about the pole right in the way. Again, like I said, you haven't been to a great 3A football game until you got poles in front of you everywhere. They're like trying to make up for it. Guns it down the seam, right side complete. And for a first down. And Noga, his favorite target. How many yards did Noga have last week, you said?
Noga had 140 yards.
Fourth first down of the night for the Mustangs, leading 10-0 as we begin the second quarter. Powers tries to slip inside for a yard or two and will be held up for a short gain. Leading 10-0 against Pleasant Hill. The Billies opened up with their win a week ago and a win at Salem Academy, 41-35. Pleasant Hill, after tonight, will play at Dayton, a team that crushed them last year 41-13, and then Hidden Valley will have the crosstown clash. North Valley coming to Mustang Stadium at the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex next Friday night. It'll be Hall of Fame night, too. We'll tell you more about that.
Incomplete pass.
3rd down 10 for the Mustangs.
3rd and 10. They're on the 12-yard line.
Boy, Vidlak shows a lot of composure, doesn't he, for just a sophomore? I remember the first snap I took at Spiegelberg Stadium, home of the old Medford. Put some stickum on your hands, I think. That's a cool one.
That one.
12-yard strike.
Vidlak's pass complete to Jacob Tackett.
That's Jacob Tackett, yeah.
And the PAT, point after touchdown. Kick attempt coming up. Tackett with the touchdown reception. Out of a no-go hold, I believe. Placed down, kick up, and good. Timeout on the field from Pleasant Hill High School with 10:54 to go as the Mustangs go 4 plays, 60 yards for their second touchdown of the night and lead it 17-0. You're watching Hidden Valley Mustang Athletics live online at hvtv1.com.
Welcome back to HVTV1, the Weimar game of the week, and on the kickoff, it would seem as if Hidden Valley recovered their own kick.
Mustangs recover the kick.
And they do. So they lead 17-0 after the Jacob Tackett touchdown catch.
But did Pleasant Hill get a hand on it? So the Mustang offense comes back out just inside the start of the second quarter. 10:50 to go, first half, from now the Pleasant Hill 37-yard line.
Vidlak drops back and he does not find Lawrence Matusik because the ball hits the ground before he's able to catch it, it looks like. That is the call, so 2nd and 10. Four points.
False start, illegal procedures. Now they're going to run toss sweep, bottom of your screen. Powers turns it up, busts his way across inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line for Hidden Valley. They get a good push like that on second down. That'll set up a nice 3rd down and 6 for the Stangs. And again, we apologize for the power pull right in the middle of the way.
Powers breaks all the way and he gets in there again. 34 yards is the rush for Tobias Powers and adds 6 more to Hidden Valley's lead.
Well, they were searching for some running yards, right, last week, and I think they found it in Tobias Powers and whatever they did up front, getting him to the outside as well as up the middle. Now Vidlak will try for a PAT kick attempt again.
Welcome back to the Weimar Game of the Week on HVTV1.com as the kick is up after the Tobias Powers touchdown. And he'll step out of bounds before even getting close to any Hidden Valley tacklers. Scotty Morrell, the kick returner and also starting running back for Pleasant Hill. They have really yet to get an offensive game started. We're in the second quarter. Again, the Mustangs lead 23-0.
Can you?
Shade under 10 minutes left here in the half. Short pass back to Morrell. But he is swarmed.
The entire Hidden Valley student body brings him down, but initially I think that was Bragg that came in, put the first hit on him.
In motion and taking the ball is Parmenter. I think he might have just gotten back to the line of scrimmage. So gain of 1. 3rd and 9. Now Kinman with the reception. And the flag is down. So there might have been some words exchanged out there when everyone was getting up, and I think that's going to be what the flag was about.
Well, Elias English made the cover for Hidden Valley, took him down, and the Billy receiver did not like it and got up, had some words to say. This is going to go against Pleasant Hill. I mean, I don't see any debate about it.
Eight and a half minutes left to go here. 23-0 the score.
And it will go against Pleasant Hill. Unsportsmanlike conduct, that's a big one. Pleasant Hill has not been able to get anything going, Josh, and this is not going to help. Joel Smith was livid and still is the head coach. And he's letting the young man have it, and is rightfully so. That is, you just got to keep your composure. He was tackled fair and square and taken to the carpet. Now they push him back 15 yards, and now they got to take a timeout. They are totally discombobulated, is Pleasant Hill. 8:33 to go first half on a beautiful Friday night under the lights. Glad you're with us. Spread the word. Every Friday night under the lights, you can watch Hidden Valley Mustang football From HVTV1 Student News, you're watching HVTV1.com.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's the Bimart Game of the Week. The Mustangs travel to Pleasant Hill High School as they're leading right now with 8.5 minutes left. They're leading 23-0 over the Billies.
They may try to block this. 4th down, punting at near the goal line.
Punting is Stephen Parmenter.
No wind to speak of. There was about an hour and a half ago. It was rather gusty. Little pooch kick. Skips at the 40, could be returned.
Elias English gets out to the 40, but I thought there was a flag. There is not, and now the Hidden Valley offense will take the field again.
Fourth possession of the night for Hidden Valley, and again, we pardon the pull right in the middle there, but again, that's what I love about 2A, 3A, and 8-man football. You go some of these places, I'll tell you, some of the old wood structures are awesome. So bear with it, or staying with it, if you will. But for the 4th touch of the night tonight, Hidden Valley, this is the 3rd time. Nope, 2nd time. They're in Billy territory from the 40.
Powers takes it, but gets hit in the backfield.
Seeing the backdrop there, a good contingent of Hidden Valley fans made the trip up here. That's awesome. Supporting the Stangs, changing the culture, trying to turn this program around. A lot of excitement, a lot of buzz in the air on campus and at Mustang Stadium last Friday night. Can't wait to get back there a week from tonight with North Valley. We'll tell you about where the rest of the Special District 2 teams are playing tonight. Fidlak wants to throw. And intercepted.
Taking that in, that's Garrett Skelton, the senior. First interception thrown by Sam Vidlak tonight. 3rd on the season. The Billies take over possession at the 49-yard line.
So Pleasant Hill needed this in the worst way. I hate to admit it, but they just haven't had. They've had 1 first down tonight. Nothing really to get excited about. Right after that 15-yard unsporting penalty, and now maybe P. Hill can get off the schneid here and get something going at Hidden Valley's expense from midfield. 7:38 to go, first half. 23-0. Hidden Valley with the lead and a sack. Zach Hart goes down. A loss of 9. Back to the 41. Well, they're going to actually give him 3 yards back up to the 44-yard line.
That was Tanner Noble with the sack, being able to break through that line. Hidden Valley's done a good job of blitzing this backfield, and it's done a lot of good work. Again, only 1 first down so far for Pleasant Hill.
Second sack of the night for the Mustang defense on Zach Hart. Flushed out to the left, on the run, throws, pressure comes and dumps it short. Take a look at that Hidden Valley crowd across the way, Josh. Bimart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. A nice spot over there. Now the sun's gone down. Beautiful view across the way. We're actually on campus at the middle school. The structure and facility you see behind is the elementary school. Third down. Hart behind the pole. Throws complete. Broken tackle and close to a first down across the way.
Pass complete to Heilman.
And that's Jacob Heilman.
Not going to give him.
receiver.
Yeah, they're not going to give him the first down though. He's short. And so fourth down coming up, and Pleasant Hill is going to go for it. Hart over the middle, first down. So this may give Pleasant Hill the IV they needed, so to speak.
Gain of 3. First down, Billies.
And what, Josh? Just the second first down of the night for Pleasant
right.
Hill. 6:48 from intermission, 23-0. Stangs lead it. The Bi-Mart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank, co-presented by Fields Ace Hardware. And the officials now will stop clock and play. Substitution for Hidden Valley.
And that's Matt Uemizu coming in, playing the linebacker. Hart with the snap, but the line collapses. He's going to have to run on the outside. And that's not Zach Hart, in fact. That's Maxwell Smith, backup quarterback, but he rushes for a first down regardless.
Carries up to the 30. Second and 1.
So not a first down. It's going to be 2nd and 1, and maybe less than that.
So
Still
far, this is the longest sustained drive for P. Hill. And they're working the sideline, complete, and a first down inside the 25, near the 20.
Tackle made by English. Gain on
It's another reception for Heilman. Made a couple good receptions on this drive, and he's keeping it alive as that's the third first down this drive. But the flag is down as Zach Hart scrambling, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage.
Going to come back. That's usually an illegal block. If the referee or umpire throws it
penalty flag on the field.
in that vicinity, it's usually an illegal block or a hold. The officials talk it over. Just a second inside 6 minutes to play till halftime. Here comes the indication.
Illegal participation on the defense, holding on the offense, penalties offset, play first down.
So they replay the down as the penalties offset. 6 minutes left before the half. Pass on the outside, but incomplete as Parmenter couldn't bring that one in.
Well, he had a one-on-one situation out on the corner had he made the grab with Parker Wright, the senior, defending.
This is the best shot that Pleasant Hill has had to put points on the board, and they really need to, going into the second half, at least have something to build off of and talk about in that locker room as Zach Hart gets swarmed, and I believe he's brought down or maybe walked out of bounds.
Hart brought down to the 30. Loss of 7.
Dustin Brown.
Timeout, Pleasant Hill.
Third sack, timeout, Pleasant Hill. They'll take it. We'll do the same. 5:38 till halftime. Hidden Valley 23, Pleasant Hill nothing. You're watching HVTV1.com.
Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. 3rd and 18 is where Pleasant Hill, that's how far they have to get, and Zach Hart, he drops back. Pass incomplete, almost picked by Elias English, but couldn't quite get it. Now it's 4th and very long.
Pass incomplete. And for Parmenter. 4th down.
Five and a half minutes left. 4th and 18 is Pleasant Hill. They're going for it. Wide open, but couldn't make the reception, wasn't paying attention, and now Zachary Hart will walk off the field along with the rest of the offense from Pleasant Hill, and that's a turnover.
9-play series comes to a halt on the incomplete pass on 4th and 18. And with 5:26 to go, the Bimart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. And Hidden Valley will get it back, leading 23-0. Remind you, a week from tonight, Mustangs will host North Valley in the Crosstown County Clash. Athletic Director Brian Miller putting together a Hall of Fame night. Dinner at 5 o'clock at the Commons inside Hidden Valley High School. We'll tell you more about it throughout the week. Make your plans to join us. Celebrate the great members of the Mustang Hall of Fame.
Parker Wright was in motion, but instead they handed off to Tobias Powers.
I think Brian Miller's on the Alaska Hall of Fame somewhere up there. You know, I reffed Coach Miller when he played
Really?
at Southern. Oh, boy, he could shoot it, let me tell you. Of course, he never gave the ball up, but no, they had we got an injured Billy down on the field. Hate to see that. Hope the young man's okay. Be 2nd and 6. Well, 2nd and 5 for Hidden Valley coming up as the Mustangs leading 23-0. Been in control of it from the get-go. They scored first series, 6 plays, 42 yards. Tobias Powers, the first of 2 TD runs tonight, 6-yard plunge into the end zone. Powers would come back later, Josh, that big 34-yard breakaway. And in between that was a 60-yard Sam Vidlak field goal and a Vidlak to Tackett touchdown pass from 12 yards. Stangs have it back here on HVTV1.com. Flags come out, reverse rollout. Vidlak sets, throws, and
That's caught by
complete.
Noga.
It's coming back, though. And Noga will go all the way, what seems to be a touchdown. Hold everything, though. If it stands, it'll be 65 yards, but it's coming back. And you can see the officials meeting near the logo at midfield. I think Hidden Valley jumped on that. It looked like they did. If it stands, it'll be 65 yards. Is that right? 65, yeah. But I think this one's coming back. Turn up your volume a little bit on that. Vidlak with his rebuttal argument at the bench against the judge. Yeah, they're going to come back. Here we come.
Illegal formation on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Be 2nd down.
And I saw that also in pregame warmups. Not only drop balls, but I saw a lot of false starts from some of the receivers from Hidden Valley. And again, that's things you've got to really shore up early in the season. So make an Ibid note of that. Would have went 65 yards to, was it Matuzak you said?
That was Jeremiah Noga.
Noga. All for a false start. It comes back. Vidlak again. Intercepted.
That's Jacob Heilman, the wide receiver, going both ways and showing the side on his offense and making the interception. Second one for Vidlak. And again, Pleasant Hill will take over at the 49.
First down, Billies from midfield.
That's the second drive in a row for Hidden Valley that ended in an interception.
Who picked it off?
Jake Heilman. So now Hidden Valley's defense comes out. Linebackers looking to blitz. That's Nathan Bragg. A lot of pressure from those linebackers trying to get through as Zach Hart throws it away. Intended target was Hayden Harris, but nowhere near it.
Well, Pleasant Hill starts at midfield on the interception. Literally fought for to get possession of that by young man Heilman. But still, scoreless are the Billies. Their last possession started midfield. They went 9 plays and failed on 4th and 18 from the Hidden Valley 30. Swing pass, bottom of your screen, not much there. Maybe a half a yard. Mustangs cover well on the corner.
That was Parmenter with the 1-yard reception, if that.
And the stop by.
I believe that was Gabriel Burkfield.
28, yeah, Birchfield, yep.
Hart drops back, has a lot of room this time, and is going to cut up field. He's knocked down, but
he'll get the first down. Side judges.
He gets it. He's brought down by Nathan Bragg, initially hit by Dustin Brown, but good fight by Zach Hart to get a lot of runs after that, or yards rather, after that first contact.
Only the 4th first down of the night for Pleasant Hill. Heading to the east goal here on the turf field, down 23-0. Hart, quick throw, and incomplete. Pleasant Hill won a state championship, Josh. In fact, they've been in 3 state championships in its school's career. 1974, the Billies won it all. You know, one of the great NFL players and characters of all time graduated here. I mentioned it last week. Do you remember who it was? The pass on the slant, far side, is incomplete. Russ Francis, the former Oregon Duck, San Francisco. No, he went to what, Hawaii, I think, and he snubbed Oregon? I can't remember how the story goes, but New England Patriots, San Francisco 49er great, Russ Francis from here at Pleasant Hill. They won the 74 championship and lost back-to-back title games in 2000 and 2001, a team that last year went 3-6. Quarterback draw. Hart still weaving his way through the secondary, but well short of a first down. It brings up 4th down for Pleasant Hill and decision time.
Offense is going to stay on the field. They've got 4th and 3 yards to go. Maybe a long 2. And that's caught. And add a few more to the catch, and that was Maxwell Smith, yeah, backup quarterback. And now playing wide receiver. Good catches. That's good for a first down from Pleasant Hill.
To the 24-yard line for the Billies. 2:40 and counting till halftime, with the Mustangs of Hidden Valley leading 23-0. Trying to get their first win going back to what, last year? What day was that? As Billies run it off the right side. Short gain. So Hidden Valley comes in what? With a 7-game losing streak?
That's right.
But really last week, that was a win in so many ways. Pleasant Hill going to have to hurry there. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Flag down on the play as it goes incomplete.
Hey, you talked about it. Hidden Valley's last win came against Brookings Harbor. A year ago tomorrow, they won 37-6 at home against Brookings Harbor.
Ooh. Again, this is almost deja vu, isn't it? When Pleasant Hill got down here the last series and had a couple penalties. Hart was sacked, and then they failed on the 4th and 18 on the incomplete pass. And for the Billies, their third penalty, 30 yards in penalty yardage on the evening. Stops the clock with 1:52 to go. We'll recap all the schedules of having been a former Skyline Conference member. We'll glance at the Skyline Conference schedule tonight as the Stangs get ready to welcome back their crosstown county foe, the North Valley Knights. Tell you about the other 3A teams. The other 3A teams in Special District 2. We'll tell you about the playoffs as well. Hart, open field, and down. Well short of the first down, and a flag in the backfield. The line to gain was the 13-yard line, well short of that, and it's going to come back, I believe, on Pleasant Hill.
This might go against Hidden Valley with where the flag was called, a play that developed.
Maybe, yeah. No, they're moving them back.
Oh, well.
All you got to do is look at the team that starts backpedaling. Yep. No, we were cruising along good there for a while. Now all of a sudden these penalties, incomplete passes, we might be here till midnight. Stand at the Pleasant Hill Hilton, right? The Billy Hilton. They got the Billy Band and Fear the Goat. That's their big saying here. I love it. Fear the Goat. All right, so Zach Hart and company back to the line of scrimmage. Look at this. The line to gain is the 13. The line of scrimmage is the 49 with 1:40 to go. Clock will start after they set it, and away it goes. 90 seconds to go to halftime. And flags come out, whistles sound, and this is going to go against Pleasant Hill again.
A false start, and they're just going backwards again and again.
5 penalties, now 50 yards. And again, this is an offense that has what? But just 5 first downs and maybe 60 yards total offense. Cammie Keith doing the stat work for Hidden Valley. We'll try to get a hold of her for the stats.
Just over a minute left. Zach Hart hit in the backfield and hit hard. Brought down by Dustin Brown.
It'll be a sack for Dustin Brown, his second sack of the night. And the 4th for the Stangs defense tonight. Pleasant Hill can't get anything going. They're all the way back to their own 40-yard line. 1:04, Hidden Valley takes timeout. Now last week, Josh, Hidden Valley burned their 3 first-half timeouts, got it back. Similar to this, they're going to get the ball back. And with Sutherland, they didn't have any timeouts, couldn't control the clock, and it ran out on them. And they had a chance to put points on the board. So they keep one in the hip pocket and take it tonight. We'll keep it right here as Pleasant Hill going to talk things over. Hidden Valley across the way on the far sideline. And, you know, I guess the talk is, hey, do we line up and bull rush this thing? I mean, bring everybody in the student body and our principal, Dave Stone, and Miss D, the new vice principal, and Miller, and the whole entire admin, bring them out. Just
Let's get down there.
yeah. Got to remember Fisher, too. Throw Dale in that, right? Mr.
Yeah.
Fisher in that big crowd.
Yeah.
These are some big dudes right there. Stone and Fisher and Miller. All right. They line up in what appears to be punt formation. I got to believe they're going to, yeah. Ooh, nearly blocked.
Simons gets the punt. He doesn't get very far.
4th and 47, Josh. Have you seen that in a while?
Not since I was playing freshman football.
So that's why you're a broadcaster now, right? Evidently, you guys weren't very
exactly
good.
Right.
That's what sealed my fate, too. So 4th and 47. And P. Hill punts it away. And Hidden Valley will get it back with 53 seconds to go from the Mustang 27-yard line. Glad you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Be sure and text the link out, hvtv1.com, the new website for Hidden Valley High School Athletic live video broadcast. They'll be archived, too, on our YouTube page. And that could be the last play of the first half. But spread it, email it out to your bulk email list, your contacts, your friends, because the Stangs are coming, turning this football culture around. And looking forward to next Friday night, North Valley. But the special district, too, we'll talk about at halftime. We'll go over the scoreboard. Direct snap under center, Vidlak. And run it off to the right. That'll probably do it. Now to 10 seconds to go. And Hidden Valley going to stop the clock. So the Stanks will stop the clock. We'll tell you about Special District 2, and I wish the OSA at the 6A level, they actually kept league names. The Greater Valley League now comprised of 3 Bend schools, Summit, Mountain View, Bend Plain, McNary, Sprague, South Salem in that group. And in the 5A, they still have some semblance of league names, but from the 4A down, other than Skyline Conference stays the same. But in the 3A, Hidden Valley is in a 6-team division and made up of Special District 2, North and South, will make the playoffs, and one state at-large team in a 16-team
Welcome back to HVTV1, the Bimart Game of the Week, HVTV1.com. We apologize for all the technical difficulties, but we are back.
Oh, and we got to thank the FFA crew here at Pleasant Hill, Mama White, and we have our own Mama FFA, Mama Ayers, Papa Ayers, we call him. In fact, I got some of the FFA ground beef today at Hidden Valley, about 10 pounds worth, so thank you so much. We appreciate it. All of a sudden, a gremlin just hit us. It was kind of like a quarterback sack. We were like blindsided. Everything went fine. And Mama White is FFA teacher, I take it? All right, thank you. All right, 23-0 start of the fourth quarter from Pleasant Hill High School. Thank you for being with us. And we're back on the air on HVTV1.com. You know, you get an AT&T hotspot, you get a U.S. Cellular, and guess what we didn't have? Verizon. So if you come to Pleasant Hill, Oak Ridge, up through, what is this, Highway 56 from Eugene to going to Klamath Falls Bend, it's Verizon territory, just for your information. Thank you, though, to Miss White. 23-0. And again, recapping basic game is Pleasant Hill's had a couple of interceptions, but have been sacked 5 times tonight, that Hidden Valley defense. Hidden Valley opened the scoring, 9:36 to go, opening quarter, 6-yard run, the first of 2 TD runs tonight for Tobias Powers. Hidden Valley jumped out to a 7-0 lead and then came right back 5 minutes later, got a 16-yard Sam Vidlak field goal to make it 10-0. And the Mustangs continued with 8 first-half first downs and 2 second-quarter touchdowns. 12-yard pass to Jacob Tackett and a 31-yard Tobias Powers run. 23-0, scoreless in the third. And here we are with nearly 8.5 to play in regulation. And it's still 23-0. Hidden Valley, Josh, you said what, working toward their first win in how long?
In a year tomorrow. Their last win was September 8th of last year.
That's going to feel good, isn't it? Oh, man, get off the schneid. We apologize again. Those of you that may have tried to come back and log on again, we tried everything we could. And here's Powers up the middle. Touchdown from 10 yards out. So with 8:14 to go in regulation, Tobias Powers with his 3rd touchdown run of the night. And we'll await a Sam Vidlak PAT kick attempt. Hidden Valley's look great running the ball, so they've taken care of that, although this Pleasant Hill team is not the big, beefy, experienced team that we saw last week from Sutherland. So the Stangs are back in the end zone. The kick is on its way. It's up, and it is good. We're going to keep it here with 8:14 to go as Hidden Valley has got in the end zone after a scoreless third quarter. It's now Hidden Valley 30 and the Pleasant Hill Billies nothing. You're watching HVTV1 Student News online at hvtv1.com. And again, our thanks to teacher Miss White. She is the FFA teacher up here, and our own FFA teacher, Coach Ayers, does a great job. And again, apologize for the technical problem, but thanks to some help from the Pleasant Hill fans and staff here, we're able to get this broadcast back up for you. Been a great Friday night, though. And Hidden Valley gets another Tobias Powers touchdown, his 3rd of the night. Next week, it'll be the Crosstown County Clash. North Valley comes to Mustang Stadium. And again, we have the Hall of Fame dinner at 5 o'clock inside the high school at the Commons. Big return, and the Billies into Mustang territory. But again, next week, North Valley and Pleasant Hill with their best field position of the night. Now, they've had 3 drives start at midfield, but this, I think, the first time they've been at Hidden Valley territory, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah, both of those drives you spoke of was right at the 49. They didn't quite get all the way over there, but that one thrown will be out of bounds.
And this is the backup quarterback. We saw him come in for a couple of series, didn't we? Earlier in Maxwell Smith, a sophomore quarterback, much like Sam Vidlak for Hidden Valley. And again, 30-0 our score here in the fourth quarter. Stephen Stark Construction, Don Carter. I want to name some people that help out with Hidden Valley Athletics. All the great facility improvements, Riverside Ready Mix. Hidden Valley Market, big partner of Hidden Valley High School. Thanks to Hidden Valley Market, all the crew there. A couple of former students working there too. I know that. Saw Miss Johnson in the deli the other day. Peter Allen surveyed. Great sponsor of Hidden Valley Athletics as well. Out of the gun on 3rd and short. And a first down.
Carries at the 25, first down Billies.
Down to 7 minutes to go. Pleasant Hill trying to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. Boy, that'd make them feel good. I mean, they beat a good Salem Academy team last week, Josh. And again, don't forget, it was Salem Academy just 2 years ago won the state championship in football, or actually state runner-up in 2016. Mention other Special District 2 teams, Cascade Christian trying to go to 2-0. They're playing Klamath Union to the south of us and to the east at Glide High School. That game was moved because of the smoke down in Medford. St. Mary's at Lost River this evening. Douglas hosting Santiam Christian, one of the perennial 3A power programs. South Umpqua hosting Dayton. You know, it seemed like every year it was Dayton and Santiam Christian playing for the championship. And the late, great Dewey Sullivan, head coach, one of the winningest coaches in Oregon history, led Dayton to, 5 state championships. Sutherland, who Hidden Valley lost last week to, is at Taft tonight. Skyline Conference teams, North Valley at Elmira. We're 10 miles southeast of Eugene, and about 10 miles northwest of Eugene is Elmira hosting North Valley. Mazama entertaining Wairika. Cascade Christian hosting Klamath Union in Glide, as I mentioned. Phoenix is at Newport, and Mazama will play North Marion tomorrow. Did I say Mazama Wairika? I'm not sure if that's right. I think it is Mazama Wairika, not North Marion. Next week, though, again, it'll be the Stangs and North Valley. After 1 week, you really can't get a whole lot of credence in the power rankings, but Amity, a team west of Salem, is the number 1 ranked 3A team. Brookings at number 2, followed by Burns, Cascade Christian, and Clatskanie. Second 5 is Harrisburg, Aragon, Lapine, Madras, and Pleasant Hill. Entered tonight ranked 10th after their 41-35 win at Salem Academy last Friday. We'll be at Salem Academy in 2 weeks from tonight along Lancaster Boulevard near Market Street in Salem. 2 weeks from tonight. Hopefully have any Wi-Fi issues. All right, we have some information on the Hall of Fame night next Friday night. Front doors open at 4:45 at the school. Beverages and snacks available at 5. The Hall of Fame induction begins with Principal Dave Stone. The opening ceremony at 5:15. Jared Love from the class of 1990 will be inducted. Ooh, and blown up big time from the backside.
Pass is incomplete.
as the young sophomore quarterback Maxwell Smith took a shot there. Stops the clock with 6:12 to go, and it'll be 4th and long. Nick Pfeiffer from the class of 91, Josh Shannon from 1993, Jamie Diamond also from 1993, and Chris Jostad from 1993 apparently are the inductees going into the Hidden Valley High School Athletic Hall of Fame. And then at 6 o'clock, they'll introduce the 2006 and 7 girls soccer state championship teams. And the introduction of Coach Lynn Levitt and Coach Sherry Larson as well. Want to thank Don Carter, mentioned Steven Stark, Evergreen Federal Bank, and Jeff Hyde, Peter Allen, and Dar Benton for their contributions to the Hall of Fame. So join us 5 o'clock at the Commons at Hidden Valley High School. We'll be broadcasting it live, and then we'll head over to the stadium via limo delivery service, and we'll bring you the Crosstown County Clash, North Valley and Hidden Valley. Flag comes out on first down for Hidden Valley. I don't think Pleasant Hill got a guy off the field. They're going to get nailed for illegal participation. And then at halftime, we'll see all the new Hall of Fame inductees introduced at Mustang Stadium down on the turf. So that's next Friday. Again, hope you'll join us for that. Again, we apologize. Those of you that may have come back our way, apologize for the Wi-Fi problem here at Pleasant Hill. It just right at halftime, just nothing. I mean, and nobody else had anything too. We checked upstairs. It was crazy. So we frantically went into our emergency mode, and, well, let's just say we drowned. We didn't make it, but we're back now thanks to Miss White, the FFA teacher here at Pleasant Hill High School. We'll send her some of that great Murphy grass-fed ground beef from the Hidden Valley FFA program for compensation for the phone tonight. First down for Hidden Valley. So the Mustangs inching closer to their first win in a year tomorrow. Oh, it's going to feel so good for Coach Powers, Vidlac, and the kids too. And again, this sophomore class kind of leading the way with some pretty talented upperclassmen too. Dustin Brown, a few of those seniors. 30-0 is our score. Hidden Valley with the lead. And in a minute here, I'll be heading down toward the field. We're going to try to get a post-game interview with Tobias Powers.
And they put the ball on the 28.
3 rushing touchdowns for Tobias tonight. Easy on the throttle. There you go. Look. And a flag comes out. Boy, this game taking forever now. Yeah, I lost track on the penalties. Hidden Valley at one time had 9. I think that's their 10th or 11th penalty. Pleasant Hills had 8 or 9 as well. It's been one of those nights. You know, first 2 weeks, you're still kind of in that preseason mode, but time to crank it up now. First and long, that one goes against the Mustangs. Vidlac on the curl, complete. Is that Elias English? Getting right into that pole.
That's complete. Lowers to 2-6. Second down 9.
All but over. We're down to 4.5 and counting. Swing it out. And down, short of a first down. Parker Wright on the reception, the senior. You know, they've got some weapons, Hidden Valley does. Seniors, Spencer Simons, Parker Wright, Rossi, another one of those senior guys that running back, receiver, slot, linebacker kind of guy. Clancy Allen, and I mentioned Kobe Chapman on the offensive line, Dustin Brown. And they run sweep to the top side of your screen. Powers turns on the afterburners. Boy, he's a good runner. And down inside the 35, Tobias Powers. Gain of 33 on the run for Powers.
Carries to the Billy 33. First down.
Hidden Valley leading 30-0. Bymark Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. Produced by HVTV1 Student News, online at hvtv1.com. So, yeah, kind of strange what happened here. And yet another penalty flag. All right, refs, put the flags away, huh? I mean, come on. Let's go. It's 9:30. People got places to go. Soccer games and volleyball games tomorrow. And inside 3 minutes ago, the clock running. Hidden Valley on top 30-0. What a way to end a year-long losing streak with a shutout victory against a previously number 10 ranked team, Pleasant Hill. Program with 3 state championship appearances, and now delay a game on Hidden Valley.
Goodness.
Yeah, this may take a while, won't it? But well, maybe we won't have the post-game interview. We're going to have to catch up to Tobias Towers because we don't have much battery left now from our help from Pleasant Hill FFA teacher, Miss White. The only one in the place that's got Wi-Fi is her phone. Isn't that amazing? We went upstairs, and here we go. Up the gut, 32 yards, and is he in? No, down at the 1 yard line. But it is a first down. And that wasn't Powers, was it?
That was Tanner Noble.
Okay, yeah, Noble. So we'll wrap it up here as soon as this game's over. And again, we'll go back to the drawing board for next Friday, our third broadcast of the season. Thursday night, though, we got volleyball. You know, we're still in the Skyline Conference and other sports outside of football. It'll be the opening league game with Hidden Valley hosting Klamath Union Thursday night. I believe it's what, 6 o'clock start or 6:30?
6:30, I believe
6:30,
it is, yeah.
Looking forward to that. Of course, gone is Hannah Hayes and
Sierra Wesleyan.
Wesleyan graduated,
Buchanan.
right? Yeah. Buchanan, yeah. But boy, there's some good young ones coming through the ranks too. Young DeVos, a freshman, coming up from Lincoln Savage Middle School. So that's Thursday night. And we got to mention soccer too. I know big soccer match tomorrow. Remember basketball, we have Malala girls in Hidden Valley. Well, tomorrow it's the Hidden Valley girls soccer team. Head coach Hart and their crew with and Tobias Powers is in. Touchdown. 1:08 to go. But soccer tomorrow, girls soccer at Malala. Powers goes in from 1 yard out with 1:08 to play in this ball game. All but over. Powers with touchdown runs tonight is 6 yards. 34, 10, and 1. And we'll await point after. Is that Allen? Or is that? No, that's Chapman to kick, isn't it? Yeah, Kobe Chapman will boot it on the PAT kick attempt. It's up. And he got it? No, off to the right. So Chapman, Kobe getting a shot at it.
Mustangs 36, Billies 0.
And with 1:08 to go, it's 36-0. Hidden Valley with the lead and working toward their first victory in a year, Josh says, a year tomorrow. So, boy, as the words of the old famed Jackie Gleason, how sweet it is. And with North Valley coming to the Evergreen Sports Complex at Mustang Stadium, and again, North Valley, you know that the place is going to be buzzing. So get there early, 5 o'clock. Join us inside the high school for the Hall of Fame induction. The newbies going to the Wall-In Hall of Fame at Hidden Valley. Boy, there's some great company on that Hall of Fame. I'm telling you, you make that group, you've done something special because there's some pretty good athletes that are among that Hidden Valley High School Hall of Fame. But great for Coach Powers and his staff to get this victory tonight. High short kick, it'll bounce. Picked up and drilled. Bixler with the tackle for Hidden Valley, the sophomore. Well, his dad was a tremendous athlete at Henley High School. Track guy, football guy. And so with 1:03 to go, Pleasant Hill will get their hands back on the football one last time. But credit Hidden Valley. They came out, established the run. That was something that was really bugged them last week, that they couldn't get a push. They couldn't get 2 yards. And they went back to work this week and were determined to fix that, and they did. And put up some big numbers tonight. So the Stangs will be 1-1 with North Valley coming to Murphy. And again, North Valley on the road tonight at Elmira, about 25 miles west of us. Down to 57 seconds. They pick up the flag there, the refs. I just got some hate email there. They say, for a former ref, you're ripping on the refs. It's like, well, it's game management. It's like, hey, let's get this thing over with. And Pleasant Hill, I think, would like to go back to the drawing board Monday. And so they're going to fall in the power rankings as the 10th ranked team. And next week they go to Dayton, team that blasted them last year 41-13. Exciting, though, this new special district. And I tell you, it's a tough group of teams. The 6 in the north, the 6 in the south, and that's going to do it. That'll be, as the clock winds down to 10 seconds to go from Pleasant Hill High School. As Pleasant Hill will accept defeat graciously. And time has expired and run out here at Pleasant Hill High School. It is a final in the books, and the Hidden Valley Mustangs have ended a 1-year-long losing streak. Final score of this Bi-Mart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. Hidden Valley 30, Pleasant Hill, the Billies, nothing. And Pleasant Hill will go to 1-1, Hidden Valley to 1-1. And we're back at it a week from tonight. We're going to wrap it up here and get back on the road and get back home. But again, we got girls soccer at Malala tomorrow. We'll catch up on all the sports on Monday. Our first volleyball broadcast Thursday night from Mustang Court, when Hidden Valley will take on Klamath Union. And then Friday night, again, it's Hall of Fame induction night, 5 o'clock at the Commons at the high school. And then kickoff at 7 in the Crosstown County Clash. North Valley Knights coming to town to take on the Mustangs. Should be a good one. 36-0 is the final score. Recapping quickly, Hidden Valley with 10 first quarter points. Got on the board with 9:36 to go. Opening quarter, 6-yard run from Tobias Powers, his first of 4 touchdown runs of the night. Vidlak came back, booted a 16-yard field goal to make it 10-0. Then 2 second quarter scores while the Hidden Valley Mustang defense sacked Zach Hart, the left-handed quarterback, twice, and or actually 4 times in that second quarter. Hidden Valley added 2 more scores, 12-yard pass, Vidlak to tack it, and a 34-yard Tobias Powers run. Led it 23-0 at halftime. Scoreless third quarter, and then in the fourth, 10-yard run from Powers. He added another 1-yard plunge, and that's where it ends up tonight. 36-0, the final score. Again, we apologize for the technical problems we had to start the second half and at halftime, but everything just went berserk here in Pleasant Hill. So something went on, some kind of gremlin in the air, but thanks to Miss White, FFA teacher here at Pleasant Hill, gracious to help us out with her hotspot, her phone, the only one that I guess has Sprint in the crowd tonight. Want to thank the executive producers of HVTV1 Student News, Principal Dave Stone, Athletic Director, Assistant Principal Brian Miller. Thanks to Chris Pendleton and the HVTV1 Student News crews. We're back in the classroom and in lab studying away for our new video projects and media arts programs this school year. For Josh Eldridge, I'm Jay Reese. Thanks for being with us. We'll talk with you next week. Again, the final score tonight, Hidden Valley 36, Pleasant Hill nothing. So long from Pleasant Hill, Oregon.